Hey everyone, it's DeAnna, and I'm here with the last process video in the series that I have on my channel right now, which is called December Winter Stash Buster. So this is all about using up some older supplies that are themed for like Christmas or holidays or winter, those types of things. So I have quite a bit because I do December daily each year. And so I love to get the December daily kits or December documented kits. So I get one from Hip Kit, and I used to do Scraptastic, getting their stocking stuffer kit. And so I still have lots of supplies left from that. Plus, if I have a collection that I really like, then I'll buy that too. So here I'm using a 6x6 paper pad by Echo Park, and it is called Keeping Cozy, I believe. And I love the reds and blues in this collection. And what I'm planning on doing is trying to use the different sheets of pattern paper to kind of build up my own layer of pattern paper. And I believe that larger piece of pattern paper that I put the white cardstock on top of, I believe that was also Echo Park and probably from the same collection. So I went through and cut all those strips, and now I'm just kind of playing with where I want to lay these down. And I don't make you sit through all of this because it does take me a bit to figure this out. So I end up skipping through some of this here pretty soon. So I'm going to start sticking some of it down. And then after I did the couple of them with ATG, I decided that I really wanted to sew through them. So I end up switching over to glue, which is so much better on your sewing machine because the ATG tape gets stuck on your needle and gums up the inside of your machine. I do have a box of alcohol wipes that every time I use my machine, if there was any tape involved, I just kind of wipe off the needle, which I hope helps. But there you can see I went through all the different strips. It's just sewed down the middle of them, and that's how they're layered up. All right, I'm going to put a couple layers behind that picture, which is a photo of my dog Molly. This is one of my favorite pictures of her when she first came home with us. And she's so silly. Like, she's sleeping on the couch and like half her body is falling off the couch, but she seriously was sleeping. And I don't think this is the first time I've scrapbooked this photo. I just think that every time I scrapbook it, I have a different story. So I'm just adding a few layers behind that photo. And I'm going to pop it up with some of the fun foam. And this fun foam is sticky, but I don't know if it's just the brand I bought or what, but I've noticed that it's not very sticky. So I always do a little bit of ATG down before I put the fun foam down on the pattern paper. So I'm just trying to decide if I want to add any more of those strips to like a different part of the layout, either on the side or on the bottom, if I wanted to do anything more with that. All right, this is Creamies, and it's from Shimmers, and it's one that I got in my hip kits a couple months ago, and it's called Grapefruit. And I just wanted to add a little bit to the background of that paper. I wasn't really sure if that was going to work or not, but the color ended up working out fine. And I know it's hard to see because of the bright lights, but I think you probably get to see it either in the still shots or maybe once the light isn't directly shining on it. But I just put a little bit of the dots down, and then in a second here you'll see me add some of the gold. I can't remember if I use Color Shine or not. Let's see. I might have used a Shimmers product for that too. I'm just kind of drying it up before I add some more on there. All right, it looks like I am using a Shimmers, and I'm using this one, which is, I believe, well, there's two of them that I use, and one is called Eggnoggin and the other one is called Glorious Day. I can't remember which is which. I have a feeling that one right there is the Glorious Day. One is just more of a gold or yellowish tint to it, and the other one is more shimmery, or it's just more gold. And then I went ahead and typed out my journaling on my typewriter, and I'm just putting them into strips here. And I didn't check to see how many mistakes I made while I was typing this either. That much typing on my typewriter, I'm bound to make a bunch of mistakes, but I either fixed them while I was going or I didn't notice it at the time, so I'm good with that. And I'm going to put the strips here, and I did have to play around with it quite a bit, so I cut all that out, and then I just glued it down with the Scotch quick dry adhesive. And I was showing you there, I have these really old Bow Bunny stickers. They're just the 12 by 12 sticker sheets, and that one was from 2011. And this sticker works perfect with those papers. I was super impressed. Like, I was so happy to find that. It just matches perfectly. And I like how it filled in that gap between the journaling and the... So I'm just looking at that sticker sheet, and there's a couple other stickers that I can use. And even the red goes really well with it. And it does have a little bit of cream tone to it, or off-white, and I'm okay with that because, you know, even though I have so much white in there, it's fine because Molly is tan and it just kind of works. I'm showing you the other sticker sheet where I got a lot of the letters from, and that one was from 2011 too. I think it was 2011. But these are really nice stickers, and of course they match because they're from that same collection. The title is just so much more than a new puppy. And I like using the different fonts and the different colors in the title. I like doing that when I have a long title. And I want to say, I don't think all of it came from that same Bow Bunny collection, but I think there was 2 different sticker sheets that I got the letters from. I think possibly that bottom one, the red, was from the Bow Bunny, and the rest were from the other one, the other sticker sheet that I showed you. Getting that last word on there. I don't know if you can hear, but my dog Molly, the one that I'm scrapbooking, is right next to me making a bunch of moaning, groaning sounds. She's laying on the floor rolling around, probably wanting attention or a treat. I don't know which. Maybe both. Alright, so I'm taking the little circles that came from that snowflake, and I'm adding those just to add some dots down the page. And then I'm using this older stamp set that is an Allie Edwards stamp set from Technique Tuesday. I used to get her stamps way back when she did the Stamp of the Month. Allie Edwards Stamp of the Month back then through Technique Tuesday. And so this says, remember this moment, cherish this story, and celebrate this life. And it wasn't perfectly even with the title, but it was even with the journaling, and so that's kind of what I went for. I think it's filled up enough down there where it doesn't matter if it's centered with the journaling or not. I'm going to use these Nuvo drops, and I think that one is called Silver Lining or something like that. It's just a metallic silver. And I'm going to use this stencil that I have with, it's like snow, like falling snow. It's like imperfect circles coming down, and I'm going to use that to kind of guide me with putting those Nuvo drops down. And I don't care if they're perfect or anything like that. I just want I want the dots to vary on the page, and I just want them to look like they're a part of the snowflakes coming down. And these are really nice. They do dry very nicely, and as long as you can keep yourself from smearing them or smushing them before they dry, they're very nice. And they come in tons of different colors. And all the metallics are out there now too. So, all right, for some reason I needed to fix that S. It must not have been like exactly even, but other than that, that is the end of the layout. So thanks for watching and for sticking with me over the past couple months. I know I've been a little bit more absent on my channel, and probably be a little bit more of that, for another couple weeks, but I'll be getting back to it. So thanks everyone for subscribing and for giving a thumbs up, and I will catch you in the next video.